So when you're working with similar figures and you have missing stuff, like you had one question yesterday where you didn't know what the side was, that's our lesson today. So if it's an angle, it's really easy. Similar figure angles are equal. So if I told you that this little triangle, that was terrible, is 30, 60, 90, and then there's a bigger triangle over here, and I told you that this was 30, this is 90, and it says, what's this? Well, if this one is 30, 60, 90, and this one's got a 30 and a 90, what's the missing angle? 60, that's it. The angle part is easy. So this goes with that. And that is questions. Like they will ask you, what's the missing angle?
But what if you don't have the, what if they don't have, like,
The number?
Their angles aren't matching.
For this lesson, they will.
Okay.
This lesson, you don't have to decide if they're similar. They're going to tell you, hey, these are similar. The other part is if there's a missing side. So yesterday, to test similarity, we picked a side and its partner, picked a side and its partner, and cross-multiplied. Mm-hmm. We're going to do the exact same steps, except one of those is going to be an X. So if I had tall, skinny triangle and shorter, skinny triangle, and it's 9, 9, 6, 9, 9, 6, and 3, 3x, 3, 3x. To find the missing side, and again, purposefully using easy numbers. Yeah. So what I'm going to do first, you need to pick a side and its corresponding partner. So pick a side and its partner. So you've got 9, 6, and 9. Since 6 goes with X, I'm going to say we should pick 9 for this one. And then 9's partner is going to be 3. Circle them. Let's go ahead and say that. Circle. Second step. Grabbed all these markers and they're all pinks and purples. There we go. Second step. You have to pick the pair that the X is in. So you're going to pick the X and its partner, and we're going to box them. So here's X, put a box around X. X goes with 6, put a box around 6. Now we're going to set up a proportion. That's too light. Set up proportion. Keep the pattern. So if you do circle over square, then on the other one you have to do circle over square. If you do big triangle over little triangle, then you have to do big triangle over little triangle. Does that make sense? There's lots of ways to set up your proportion. Just make sure you pick a pattern, keep a pattern. So what would you like to put in the top left corner?
Big triangle.
Big triangle, 9 or 6?
9.
I heard some 9s, I heard some 6s. So we'll do 9. Would you like to put 6 on the bottom or 3 on the bottom?
3.
Okay. So we're going 9 to 3. So then on the other side, what's going to go up on top?
6.
And then X. We got to keep the same pattern from going big triangle to little triangle. Yep. Then we cross multiply, divide.
Wait,
So
we
step
divide
4.
the other numbers? Oh, wait, we divide at 9.
Cross multiply and then divide.
Divide the 9.
Wait, does it matter what order you put them in?
No. As long as your pattern, as long as you have a pattern that works, they have to be matched up with something they have in common. So you can't put 9 and X together because this is the long side and this is the short side. They don't have anything in common. This is long side, this is long side, so they have that in common. These are both on the big triangle, so they have that in common. But you can't set up 6 with 3 because they don't have anything in common.
Okay.
So then we solve it, cross multiply, divide. 6 times 3.
It's 18.
And what's 18 divided by 9?
2.
That's it.
Wait, what?
6 times 3 is 18. And then we divide by that third number. Divide by 9.
That equals 2.
That's it.
So the missing angle is 2.
The missing side is 2.
Side.
So this is 2. Also, this was an obvious one. How do you get from 9 to 3? Divide by 3. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. You can do it that way too, if it's an obvious relationship. Sometimes it's not obvious. Sometimes it's decimals and it might not be easy.
So